We bought our house almost 3 years ago now, and well, I hate it. I could dedicate like an entire video to what's wrong, what I hate about this place, but to make a long story short, the person that we bought this house from either didn't know what he was doing or didn't care what he was doing. He cut every possible corner, left projects unfinished, cheaped out on material. I could go on forever. If you're new here, I'm Anastasia and I'm on a quest to change my life. A couple of months ago, I uploaded a video outlining the ways I hope to change my life within a year, and my environment was one of the big topics that I wanted to address. I'm very much a homebody. I love being at home. I love chilling out on the couch or like lounging in my bed, and it is time to make this house a place that I actually want to spend time in. And we're starting in my bedroom. I've stretched this project out into 3 days. The first day will be for prep, the second day will be for paint, and then the third day will be for decorating. So if all goes to plan, I'll be done in 3 days, and I'm gonna take you along with me. Step one is to get rid of this stuff. Oh my God. Yeah, that should have come down a very long time ago. Now this is going out. Once it gets onto the wood, it'll be easier. It's not that much stuff. The screen is beautiful. This is the first room I painted in the house and the only room. This is the only room I painted in the house. And I chose the screen because I really liked it. I wanted to do like a dark, moody bedroom, but I can't match anything to this. So I'm having a really hard time, like, I don't know, like, look. My curtains are orange, my sheets are orange, my pillowcases are orange, and it looks like, I think those colors are great together. It's very fall, and I love fall, but it's not always fall. I just want to really refresh the space. And also, these walls are shiny, so I painted this with like a semi-gloss paint, and I regret every second of it because look, you can see the sun shining into here. So I just want it to look nicer and better. And I'm really excited for what's to come, so. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this, but this is drywall tape that he didn't do the right way, so now you can see it, and you can see it on almost every wall. I'm going to attempt to peel it up and redo the job. I don't want to mess the walls up more than they're already messed up though. So I'm going to do what I think I need to do, and then if it's not working out, I'm going to give up the ghost and not do it. So I'll just have tape lines and that'll be fine. But let's keep going. I still have stuff to get off the wall. I think this one is clearly just floating in the wall, maybe. Oh, yeah, okay. These are the best anchors for walls. They're like screw in, but they leave giant holes like this, so just be wary of that. Got it. Okay, perfect. This looks crazy, but there's a lot of cobwebs. When your room is dark and you don't use the big light, you don't see the spider webs or the cobwebs that are taking over your ceilings. I found this. This is old and I think it's dried out, unfortunately, because it's supposed to be pink. I also have this, which is also old and I think dried out. So I'm going to use drywall compound because I know I have that and I know it's not dried out. And I think it'll be fine. If it's not fine, it's my house. I can figure it out later. Patches and finishing. I could patch a hole of it. I should have sanded the hole a little bit. Look, I don't know what I'm doing, and I think that's clear. I'm just gonna overfill the hole and then worry about the rest later because I want the hole to be filled. This is riveting stuff. It's like frosting a cake. There's some scratches up here from the mirror I had. I'm gonna do those as well. That takes 2 hours to dry. So I'm gonna see if I can find a weak spot on this tape. If I can't, I really don't know. I don't have another plan. I'm just gonna go straight into painting if that's the case. I'm pivoting. My husband said maybe I could sand some of the imperfections. So I'm gonna try that. I lost the sun. Okay, I cut these to size that apparently too small. So, great. Okay, my cat is terrified of the electric sander and I don't want to do that to him. So I have this handheld And I'm just gonna go really hard over the bumps. Okay, so essentially he skimmed this drywall, but he did not sand the skimming. So I'm gonna do as much as I can to get it not perfect, but flatter. It's quite a workout. Some of them are not so bad. Yeah, that's making a difference. That feels like one wall. I'm gonna wipe these off and then patch more just so it's not such a dip. Also, I didn't say before, but I can't get under any of the tape. I've really sealed it in with this green gloss, so that is why I'm sanding instead. I do think it's helping a little bit. Anyway, back to sanding. We're on the floor now. Okay, so this wall that I'm on, the wall that I've been working on, is going to be my library wall. Very exciting. So down here, you can tell, especially here, I really thought that I could cut in, so I didn't tape, and it's ugly. I taped the rest of the room, but anyway, these look bad. I could paint them and will paint the exposed pieces eventually, but since there's going to be 4 bookshelves against this wall, I am going to take the baseboards off so that the shelves can fit flush to the wall. Everything feels so weird to do. That feels against the law. That feels illegal. But this is my house, so I can do whatever I want to it. Okay, I'm finding that the longer I go on, the more I create for myself. We took the baseboards off. We revealed some kind of hole that leads into, I assume, the rest of the house. I don't know. We need to fill it with foam insulation. So my husband is gonna go get some of that later. In the meantime, now I need to, basically I have to create a seam where we pulled the baseboards up. So I have to do this to the whole bottom of the wall so that it is a little seamless when I paint. So I've already done this patch here because it was a big gap. Like the paint started to peel here. So I'm going to do it for the rest of the way down, and I am going to put some TV on and I'll check in with you in a little bit. Wow. Hello. These are my painting clothes. You can see I painted the green in this, and I'm gonna paint the white. First I will be sanding all of this white at the bottom. This is where I ripped up the baseboards, so I've made it kind of seamless. Some spots are kind of ugly, but I can't help it. I'm gonna sand this, and there's a couple patches above me that I still need to sand, and then I just did this side of the room, all of those patches, and behind that chair there's also a pretty big patch. I found some water damage from when our gutters were leaking, but that has been repaired, and now the patch has been patched, so hopefully there won't be anything else surprising. I'm gonna sand all these spots, tape up the walls, cover the floors, and then get to painting. I must remind everybody that I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just doing what I think is right. I may have to do this one again, depending on how rough it is. Oh, that's pretty smooth. Come on, pizza's ready. Pizza. Okay, here's what my room looks like right now. This took me like 10 hours to do. It's looking very bland. It's reminding me of when we first moved in. But to remind you, the curtains were orange. I took them down to paint. They're sitting right there right now. I had a big roll top desk right here. I was really bad about taking before footage, but I took some photos, so I will insert them. And also, since we're here, I guess I really didn't talk about like inspo. I will post some right here from Pinterest. Have you guys noticed the absolute takeover of AI on Pinterest? It's So frustrating because some of the images really do look beautiful and it's just bedrooms, but I'm really opposed to AI for so many obvious reasons. I don't need to be seeing AI bedrooms. Anyway, I'm trying to lean towards like a cottagecore, just really cozy, comfy vibe in here. And already this morning I woke up and was like, wow, I really want to be in this room. So anyway, today I'm hoping to do final touches. We have one more bookshelf to put together and then we'll reconvene. These are my shelves. I got them for $35 a piece at Walmart. They were on clearance. They were a return. So my fourth one didn't have any of the hardware in it. I contacted Solder, which is the brand that manufactures them. It's $20 to buy new pieces. So I'm going to return the one missing pieces and I ordered a new one, which will come tomorrow. So my fourth shelf, which will be right here, will be here tomorrow. I will link these below. I can't recommend that you buy them. Don't buy them. They are really poor quality, very easy to put together, but it's because they're made of particle board and cardboard. And I knew what I was buying. We have plenty of Walmart shelves in our house. Like, I knew what I was buying, but these are way worse than the regular tall 5-shelf bookshelves that they normally sell. These have doors, which was like the main appeal for me because I can hide stuff in there. So I don't know why there's such a big difference, but don't buy those. I do not recommend that you buy those. Also, behind this far one in the corner is where I found the hole that was exposed to the underside of our house. We did fill that in with foam and close it off the correct way. I didn't get it on camera because it was like a all hands on deck situation, but don't worry, nothing can climb into our bedroom from underneath our house. I can't wait to show you what I got. I paid $25 for this beautiful headboard on Facebook Marketplace. It was literally 5 in the morning. I was drinking my coffee, preparing myself to get ready for work. I saw this on Facebook Marketplace. Messaged the seller, please do not sell this. I want it so bad. I will come to you after work. I drove like an hour and a half to get it. Here it is. It's beautiful. It's perfect. I have been looking for something like this for probably 6 months. This is what I had in mind. I was literally on the verge of buying something like this on Amazon or Wayfair. I just wanted one so bad. Anyway, I found it. It's literally perfect. I will link something similar below if I could find something similar. I just couldn't believe my luck. Anyway, we'll be saying goodbye to this orange bedding very soon. Alright, the headboard was a little wider than the frame, so I couldn't like bolt it in, so we just mounted it to the wall with some Gorilla Tape. That's 25 well spent, I'd say. Okay, I got this cutie little bed skirt. It has a ruffle. I got it from Amazon. I've been buying pieces for this bedroom makeover like for 6 months now, probably. I'm so excited that it's coming together. Anyway, I'm gonna need my husband's help to put this on. I was thinking maybe we could just slip it on and then pull. These sheets came from Amazon as well. They are Luxe Club, I want to say. They're very, very soft. I'm not a huge fan of this detail here, but I didn't know that was on there, and I'm too invested now. So it's gonna have to be fine. This gingham, I also got this from Amazon. Oh my god, it's so cute. I cannot. I'll introduce Frog and Toad for the full effect. These guys do not stay here. They live in my chair, but I'm joking. I got these lamps, $4 a piece at Walmart. They were on clearance. Everything I buy in person is probably on clearance. I got this from Hobby Lobby. You guys, it's done. I'm so excited. This has truly been like such a labor of love. A lot harder than I anticipated. A lot more work than I anticipated. At no point when I was planning this did I picture myself sanding down walls. But I'm so glad I did. It looks so great in here. I've put so much work and love and effort into this space and I really love every second of it. I keep telling my husband like I can't believe how good it looks in here. I'm so excited. That this is our space and we get to sleep in here. It's just so bright and airy and like the bedding is beautiful. I have a headboard. I've never in my adult life had a headboard. Thank you for following along. What should I do next? I have every room in my house, the kitchen, the living room. The dining room is kind of attached to my kitchen. But the laundry room, the bathrooms, my closet, the only room I don't have like a plan for is the office. Thank you guys for watching. I am so excited to do another one. Doing this project has really like encouraged me and shown me that I can actually do it. I just love being in this room. I love seeing it on this camera. If you liked this video, please let me know by liking the video. And if you want to see more from me, subscribe. I put out videos every Friday. I do a lot of like lifestyle content. So you'll see things like this or just regular vlogs, or sometimes I'm cleaning my house, you know, whatever I find myself up to that week. Thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you next time.